You know, the thing about mildew, it stinks. You can smell it. You ever stayed at a rundown hotel or even a nice hotel where they ain't took care of the bathrooms? The first thing you smell when you walk into the hotel room, that's a dead giveaway. You need to get out of that hotel and go stay at a new one. You walk in and it's just got that like wet smell. That's mildew. It stinks. You know what else stinks? Alabama and Kalen DeBoer. They're beating something called South Florida 14-6 in the third quarter. Mildew is having a horrendous game. I can't wait to hear the Gumptards and all their stupid ass fucking Heisman talk when it comes to mildew. This guy's 9 of 16 for 98 yards passing. And no touchdowns and no interception. You're thinking, well, yeah, but he can run around. Yeah, apparently he can. Backwards, though. Mildew, what in the world? This can't be right. Oh, turns out it is right. Mildew's got 8 carries for negative 14 yards in this game. Alabama, what is going on? Listen, either Alabama's not good or Kalen DeBoer's not good. I'll leave it up to the Alabama fans to tell me which one. I mean, I don't know. Tennessee just kicked the field goal. Or did they miss the field goal? I don't know. Did they make that or miss that? It's 20-3 at halftime. Tennessee's up over NC State. NC State had a chance to get back into that thing, and they let it slip away. They were down 10-3, and they were driving. And Grayson McCall made a terrible, I don't know what that throw was he made. Anyway, it was a pick six. So NC State was driving down to what would have been the tying touchdown. It would have made it 10-10. Instead, Grayson McCall makes a terrible decision, throws an interception back the other way. Pick six. Don't worry, Nico's got an interception too. Turns out Nico's not winning 100 Heismans and 19 national titles. Holy shit, he's Schumann after all. It's almost like everybody has spent the last year and a half trying to tell Tennessee fans this about Nico. They didn't want to listen. But he put up 300 yards in the first half against Chattanooga. Yeah, that's amazing. He can barely complete a pass against fucking NC State. The same NC State team that's so good, they barely beat Western Carolina last week. But Tennessee is winning, and it's halftime, and they're probably going to hang on to win the game. I'd bet on Tennessee to win. I took Tennessee minus 8. So I need Tennessee to win by at least 8 so I can win my bet. But some of these people, they get so carried away with these week 1 performances. It's just unbelievable. Auburn scored 1 million points last week, and I got Auburn fans telling me, we told you Peyton Thorne was good. It's a high school team you played last week. They played Cal today, and Peyton Thorne couldn't get a fucking first down, my dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all act like y'all just started watching football. Nico, 10 of 14 for 123 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception. Now, I ain't, maybe I'm not an expert, but them ain't Heisman numbers. They just ain't. He's got 3 carries for 19 yards, so I don't know, build a statue. Dylan Sampson's having a good game running the ball, but apparently that's all Tennessee has in terms of running backs is Dylan Sampson. They're dominating the game defensively. NC State having a hard time. Tennessee 20, NC State 3. I did bet that game at Tennessee minus 8, so I need them to continue to roll there. On to Colorado. Holy shit. Colorado's getting the absolute soul and will to live beat out of them with 28-0 at halftime. We've been watching Colorado, Nebraska, Tennessee, NC State. And then over here, we were watching the Clemson game, but hell, that was 42-0 in the second quarter. So I said, let's turn it to the Gump game. They're probably blowing them out too. Nope, 14-6. Unbelievable. South Florida's got the ball now in Gump territory. Incomplete pass on 3rd and 9. They'll probably have to punt it away here. 14-6, Alabama up over. That's just unbelievable. Let me say again for the umpteenth time, though, about Deion Sanders. I feel legitimately sorry for this kid. He is running for. Are y'all watching this game? He is literally running for his life on every fucking play. He's not going to make it through the season, and I hate that. I don't ever want anybody to get hurt. But I'm a selfish motherfucker. If there's a college football player that I absolutely love watching, then I especially don't want him to get hurt. And I do like watching Shedeur play. He's tough. He runs around. He can throw on the run. He throws dimes and darts. He's a hell of a quarterback, but he's not going to last. Colorado, I'm not joking you. They've got to have one of the worst offensive lines in the history of major college football. It is that bad. He doesn't have 2-3 seconds. He's running for his life on every single play that he drops back. Now, a lot of that's the offensive line's fault. A lot of that's Deion's fault too. This coaching staff for Colorado, again, is got to be the worst on the planet. How many rushing attempts did they don't run? They don't even try to run the ball. So here's the problem. Nebraska knows they're not going to run it, right? Their offensive line can't pass protect. Nebraska knows they're going to pass on every play. Literally on every play. Where's Nebraska? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Here's Nebraska. They don't even try to run the ball. So that makes it harder for the offensive line because the defensive front knows they're passing every friggin' play. Over half the play, 1st and 10, they'll be 5 wide, no running backs. Shador in a shotgun by himself. Nebraska will rush 3, and Colorado can't block them. It's unbelievable to watch. I mean, it's the worst offensive line that you'll see. Colorado's got 9 rushing attempts. Well, no, they got 4. 5 rushing attempts are by Deion Sanders. You got to remember, in college football, a sack counts as a rush attempt. It goes against your rushing yards. Their 2 running backs, Charlie Offerdahl, 2 carries. Dallin Hayden, the transfer from Ohio State, 2 carries. Their running backs have 4 carries in the first half for Colorado. Now, I get it. The offensive line is bad. Nebraska's got a big defensive line, so you probably wouldn't have a whole lot of success running the ball. I get that. You still have to do it. Even if you're running into a brick wall, you still got to do it. It opens up the passing game. Nebraska defensively is pinning their ears back on every play because they know they're not running the ball. It's one of the most unfair things I've seen. Deion Sanders is getting absolutely destroyed every time he backs up to throw the ball. It's sad. They interviewed Deion Sanders at halftime. It's a bunch of friggin' excuses about how the defense is playing good and Shador is playing good. Basically what he says is, well, the secondary is good. Yeah, that's where his 2 kids are, Travis Hunter and Shiloh. And the quarterback's playing good. He doesn't care about the rest of the team. Is there anybody that still thinks Deion's going to be in Colorado next year? This guy can't wait to get it. The minute Deion Sanders and Travis Hunter are drafted, he'll have a U-Haul backed up to his fucking house in Boulder. Come on, man. Come on, man. I told you that 2 years ago, man. Come on, man. You already know. I don't even know if any other scores are worth checking. Alabama's completely embarrassing themselves, and me by default, because I'm Captain SEC over here. I get every fucking idiot with an internet connection shows up in my chat every time somebody in the SEC is shitting in their own pants. And that's what Alabama's doing right now. Hell, I had some dumbass in the chat earlier trying to troll me about Auburn losing the cow. Man, fuck Auburn, man. The SEC's better than you. I don't know how mad it makes you, man. The SEC's the best conference. Does that mean every team's going to win every week? Man, wake up, man. Now go back to sleep. Let's check the rest of these scores. Have I mentioned the Alabama score? They're beating South Florida 14-6. I don't know whether Kalen DeBoer doesn't know what he's doing or Alabama's just not any good. South Florida pass complete on 1st and 10, and they're just about in the fucking red zone. Look at this. 10 minutes, 10:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. South Florida driving on the Gumps. Who'd y'all beat last week? Western Kentucky? Maybe you need to go back to playing the group of 5. Oh, wait a minute. This is the group of 5. Holy shit. This is a group of 5 team. Oh, my God. Y'all are down bad. Fuck y'all.